Hello, Watch on Your Move Madman, and I'm back. And today it's very exciting because today we get to talk about 3 films that are all directed by the same man, Mr. Joseph Kosinski. So today we're going to talk about Oblivion, we're also going to talk about Top Gun Maverick, and we're also going to talk about the new film in the cinemas, F1. So we're going to start with Oblivion. I watched this for the first time a few nights ago, so there's no plastic on here because I took it off because I really wanted to see it. There's the back cover for you there. Do you want to have a look at the inside? So it's got a nice 4K disc in there and a Blu-ray for you as well. No slipcover though, so that's a bit upsetting. I did have the chance to look at the Blu-ray and look at the 4K. With this film being shot in 2019, it's not that old, it's only about 6 years old, but it does have a bit of an older look on the Blu-ray, so there's a nice upgrade from the Blu-ray to the 4K. This is like one of those sort of sci-fi post-apocalyptic type movies. Tom Cruise is in here as your main star, so if you don't like Tom Cruise, you're not going to enjoy this film. I love a bit of Tom Cruise myself. As long as he's running at some point during the film and doing a silly little stunt, I'm happy. I mean, it's not quite Mission Impossible, but you know, it's up there. I thought it was a pretty good film. It did really confuse me. A couple of points in the film I was really confused, but pretty sure it made sense at the end. I'm pretty sure it made sense at the end. I don't know. I don't remember. No, I do remember. It did make sense at the end. It's alright. But it's a really good looking 4K. There's a lot of beautiful landscape stuff in this. There's a lot of really nice shots. I think that's one of the things that I really liked about it. The film had been on for about 5 minutes and I was like, I really like how this looks. What with it being 6 years old, they did really well to make it look like it was shot last week, so that's another upside for the 4K. When I looked at the Blu-ray to start with, I was a bit like, oh, I hope the 4K don't look like this, and it didn't. So it's a good step up from the Blu-ray, I would have said. So there's that. Then we move on to this one, Top Gun Maverick, one of the films that they claimed was shot for Screen X, even though it's got loads of IMAX sequences in it as well. From what I know, the 4K comes with the IMAX sequences on the disc as well, so that's quite exciting, isn't it? There's the back cover for you there. At least this one has a slip cover, so let's take that off. Got this in HMV, just so you. And there's the back again. Let's take the plastic off though, yeah? Let's do that. Cool, alright, my finger's doing that. That's what she said. And let's have a look at the inside, eh? Cool, they've done that really cool thing where the rating stands out on the clear discs. I like it when they do that. I think it looks really nice. Right, so I didn't previously own this because it's a brand new film. It was only released like 3 years ago, so I didn't previously own this because, to be fair, I'm not going to lie, I don't really like Top Gun. But when I started getting into Joseph Kosinski directed this, so I was like, I need to give this film another chance, so that's what I'm going to do. But there's no Blu-ray in here, as you saw when I opened that, so I've got nothing to compare it to, but I'm still going to go away and have a little look at it. I won't watch it all just yet, but I'm going to have a little look at it so I can tell you guys what it's like, so stay there and I'll be right back. Well, there you go then. So I can confirm straight away that the IMAX sequences are on this disc. So that's a good start. If you like a film that's got IMAX sequences in it, this is definitely one to go for. The 4K picture looks amazing. I'll tell you that now. This literally could have been shot 2 weeks from now. It's literally how it looks. It looks futuristic. That's a good way to put it. It looks futuristic. I didn't watch too much of it because I'm going to go back and rewatch this another day. But the bits that I looked at all looked absolutely amazing. Close-ups of Tom Cruise's face. Looks really good. It's nice to see a nice detailed close-up of people's faces. Look at all those wrinkles and seeing them sweat and stuff like that. People love stuff like that on 4K. Obviously the IMAX sequences I looked at looked really good. So that's pretty good. You got to enjoy things like that. I wouldn't really give you a review for Top Gun because I haven't watched it in a long time. But maybe I will when I watch it again. I'll come back and give you a review and see if my opinion of it has changed since I last saw it. Who knows? And thirdly, we have this F1. So surprisingly not starring Tom Cruise, this one, but F1 is out in the cinema at the moment. You can watch it in the 4DX, or you can watch it in Screen X, or you can watch it in the IMAX, or you can just watch it in a normal screen if you want to. But it is available in loads of really cool formats as well. I saw it in the IMAX when I went to see it, and I went in and was just a bit like, this is just a film about car racing. I'm not sure how interested in this film I am. So I kind of went in expecting to be disappointed and sit there for 2.5 hours just waiting for the film to finish. But the film really surprised me. I really enjoyed it from literally like 3 minutes into the film all the way to the end. It was really entertaining. It's a really good story, considering most of it is just about trying to come first and trying to win races and stuff like that, and who's the better racer. Reminded me a lot of Rush, to be fair. If you guys have seen Rush with Daniel Bruhl and Chris Hemsworth, it reminded me a lot of that, just maybe more dialed down a little bit, because obviously Rush is a 15 and F1's only a 12. So, you know, I really enjoyed it, to be fair. I thought F1 was really good. It was very entertaining. Even though it was long, I didn't feel like I was sat there for 2.5 hours. So it raced by. It raced by. But yeah, when F1 comes out in 4K, I'll be grabbing that and unboxing that for you, and I'll be able to tell you about the 4K side of that. So that's something to look forward to. It might not be for a little while, but we'll see how we go. Turns out Apple's probably going to be releasing it, so that'll be one of the first for them. So hopefully they'll start releasing some of their other content as well, but I guess we'll tell in the future. Yeah, so I'm going to go now. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay, goodbye.